All right, guys, we are back. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy CMB checking in. And guys, we have some breaking news here. And this one is going to be music to a lot of boxing fans' ears. I was just talking about this in my last video I just did here earlier today. We're talking about Errol Spence Jr. and his former stablemate, Jermell Lyons Only Charlo. And in that video, I mentioned that the rumor was that Errol Spence is coming back to face Tszyu. And lo and behold, Mike Coppinger on his Verified X page, I don't know if you guys can see that, broke the news here, says that Errol Spence Jr. will return to the ring versus Tszyu this summer, sources tell at Ring Magazine. So it's looking like there's a lot of truth to this rumor. Now, still, to take it with a grain of salt, you guys know how these things go in the sport of boxing. 1 minute is true, and the next minute is not. But I'm leaning more into the side that this is definitely going to happen, and I'm excited about it. I'm excited to see Errol Spence Jr. return to the ring. I am a big fan of his. Since the Ocampo fight, I've been to every last one of his fights except for one. And that was the Mikey Garcia fight. And the only reason I didn't go to that fight is because I was on a cruise. So I wasn't able to go to the fight. But yeah, I'm very excited for him to come back. Tszyu, you guys know he's the former WBO 154-pound champion. He was on his, I think he was on his way to superstardom. You guys know he beat the likes of Goucher. He beat Tony Harrison. He became the WBO champion after Jermell Charlo was stripped when he went to face Canelo Alvarez, and he became the full-fledged champion. Now, his dreams, of course, was derailed in the fight with Sebastian Fundora. You guys know Sebastian Fundora stepped in for, I think it was Keith One-Time Thurman, because he was supposed to face Keith One-Time Thurman, and Keith came down with an injury. In steps Sebastian Fundora, and he gets the win over Tszyu, becoming not only the WBC champion, they put that belt on the line, as well as taking Tszyu's WBO title. Now, I think, let me see here, guys. He lost that fight to Sebastian Fundora. Then he lost, I forgot about this one, Bakaram Martzelev. You guys know he got stopped in that fight in a brutal fashion. I think it was a third-round stoppage, if I'm not mistaken. Then he came back. He went on to beat Joey Spencer. He fought Sebastian Fundora for a second time, and he actually quit in that fight. I think he quit on the stool round number 7, if I'm not mistaken. And then he recently had a fight with Anthony Velasquez. I think that was this past December, and he got a unanimous decision in that fight. And now here we are. He's going to possibly be facing Errol "The Truth" Spence Jr. next. And I think this is a good fight for Errol Spence Jr., a good comeback fight. You guys know Errol's motto: he doesn't take tune-ups. I guess you can't really look at Tszyu as a tune-up fight. He's been in the ring with some pretty heavy hitters. And he has power. He's going to come straight ahead. You guys know how Tszyu, you guys know how he fights. He's going to come straight ahead. He's going to come right at you. Seems like he may be tailor-made for someone like Errol "The Truth" Spence Jr. And I will say this, I'm leaning more towards Errol to win the fight, even though there's been a long layoff for him, long inactivity. The last time he was in the ring, of course, was 2023, July of 2023, when he lost to Terrence Bud Crawford in dramatic fashion. He got stopped in the fight. But looking at these two guys, I would say Errol is the better technical boxer, I think. We're going to have to see what he looks like with his new trainer. I'm not quite sure who's training him right now. But I look at Tszyu, and I think he has some wear and tear on him as well as Errol Spence Jr. Getting stopped brutally by Bakaram Martzelev, getting a pounding by Sebastian Fundora, not once but twice. Like I said, quitting on the stool in the second fight. Yeah, he's been through a lot, mentally as well as physically in the ring. Now, you guys know Errol, he had the car accident, of course. He had the eye surgery, and he had the brutal knockout. So there's some trauma going on there, I would say, with both guys. But I'm more inclined to believe that Errol Spence Jr. is going to pack Tszyu up due to his boxing IQ, in my opinion. But we'll see. But exciting times in the sport, guys. Just wanted to get that out to you, report that, and we'll see what happens. Maybe Errol Spence Jr. will come back, beat Tszyu. Hopefully, possibly get in the ring with Jamel Lyons Only Charlo. Sebastian Fundora's out there. There's a whole lot of guys he could fight at 154. There's still the equation with Keith One Time Thurman. Excuse me, guys. You guys know he still wants to fight. I'm not quite sure if Errol will entertain that. We know Errol says he will never fight Keith One Time Thurman, but I say never in the sport of boxing. If Keith can become a champion in the sport, it might be one of those things where, he's willing to fight Keith One Time Thurman. But we'll see. I'm getting ahead of myself. You guys let me know what you think about this breaking news. Do you believe it? Are you happy to see Errol come back? What do you think his chances are since he's been laid off for so long? You guys let me know about it in the comment section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.